Wildcats are some of the most perfectly engineered predators on the planet. They are fast, silent, and built for one purpose above all else: to hunt and kill. There are over 40 species of wildcats roaming the earth today. Each one is a formidable predator in its own right, but of course, some are far more dangerous to humans than others. In today's video, I will be ranking 9 of the most well-known wildcat species from least deadly to deadliest. I'll be judging them based on a few key factors: how large and powerful they are, how aggressive they are toward humans, how likely they are to come into contact with people, and most importantly, how many people they actually kill. Without further ado, let's take a look at our first species. To kick things off, we're heading to the open grasslands of sub-Saharan Africa, home of the serval. The serval has incredibly long legs, a tiny narrow head, and ears so large they look borrowed from a much bigger animal. It typically weighs between 20 and 40 pounds and reaches around 3 feet in length. Those enormous ears let it pinpoint prey hiding underground before launching itself up to 13 feet into the air and coming down with both front paws. It feeds almost exclusively on rodents, birds, and small reptiles. So how dangerous is the serval to humans? In the wild, essentially not at all. There are no verified records of a wild serval ever killing a human being. These cats are naturally shy and will almost always run before they ever consider fighting. The only real danger comes from captive servals kept as exotic pets. In 2018, a serval at a birthday party in Indiana bit a toddler on the head. In 2000, a captive serval attacked a 4-year-old boy, biting his throat and face and leaving injuries requiring plastic surgery. The serval is the least dangerous wildcat on this list, and it slots in at number 9. For our next wildcat, we're staying in Africa, but also ranging across the Middle East and into Central Asia. This is the territory of the caracal, and unlike the oddly assembled serval, the caracal looks like it was designed to intimidate. It is a sleek, powerfully built cat with short reddish-tan fur and long, black tufted ears that point straight up like twin antennae. Those tufts are controlled by over 20 individual muscles, allowing it to pinpoint sounds with extraordinary precision. The caracal weighs between 18 and 42 pounds and is noticeably stockier and more muscular than the serval. It can leap over 9 feet straight up to snatch birds out of mid-flight, has been recorded catching multiple birds in a single jump, and regularly hunts prey up to twice its own size. Despite all of that, the caracal poses very little danger to humans. There are essentially no verified records of wild caracals killing people. However, in 2019, an escaped pet caracal in Illinois attacked a woman and her 6-year-old child, sending both to the hospital. Like the serval, most dangerous encounters involve captive animals. The caracal's near-zero wild fatality record slots it in at number 8. Now we're heading north into the dense boreal forests of Europe, Central Asia, and the Himalayas. This is the home of the Eurasian lynx, the largest of all 4 lynx species on the planet. The Eurasian lynx has thick spotted fur built for extreme cold, a short bobtail, a broad powerful face, and those iconic tufted ears. Large males can weigh up to 66 pounds and reach over 5 feet in length, powerful enough to regularly hunt roe deer and reindeer. Here is what separates the lynx from the 2 below it. It is bold enough to occasionally wander near human settlements in search of livestock, and there have been rare documented incidents of lynxes attacking people in parts of Russia and Central Asia. Fatal attacks from healthy wild lynxes are virtually unheard of, but the main danger is cornering one. A 66-pound wildcat with powerful jaws in a tight space is not a situation you want to be in. If you encounter a lynx, give it space, back away slowly, and do not run. It almost certainly wants nothing to do with you. The Eurasian lynx slots in at number 7, but the next cat on our list is where things start to get genuinely interesting. Back to Africa for our next cat, and this one you've almost certainly heard of. The cheetah is the fastest land animal on Earth, capable of going from 0 to 70 miles per hour in just 3 seconds flat. The cheetah weighs between 46 and 125 pounds and reaches around 4 to 5 feet in body length. Its shoulder blades are not attached to its collarbone, a unique feature that gives it an extraordinary range of movement, and its stride can cover up to 25 feet in a single bound. But here is what is fascinating. Despite all of that, the cheetah is one of the least dangerous big cats to humans. There has never been a confirmed fatal attack on a human by a wild cheetah. The cheetah is not built to take down large prey. Its slender frame is designed for catching gazelles, and a cheetah can only sustain its top speed for about 30 seconds before overheating. Every sprint is precious energy it cannot afford to waste on something that might fight back. If you encounter one, stand your ground and make yourself look large. Odds are, it will back off. The cheetah's zero wild fatality record puts it at number 6. Fast enough to catch anything, but not interested in catching you. Now we're crossing the Atlantic, and things are about to get a lot more dangerous. At number 5, we have the cougar, also known as the mountain lion, puma, or panther. This is one of the most widespread land mammals in the entire Western Hemisphere, ranging from the Canadian Yukon all the way down to the tip of South America. Males can weigh up to 200 pounds and reach 7 feet from nose to tail. The cougar has the largest hind legs relative to body size of any wildcat on Earth, making it a devastating ambush predator capable of pouncing with bone-crushing force. Like most cats on this list, it goes straight for the back of the neck, and it prefers to attack from behind without warning. Cougars absolutely do attack humans. Between 1890 and 2008, there were 386 documented encounters in North America, resulting in physical contact, with 29 of those being fatal. Children are particularly at risk. Almost all fatal cougar attacks have involved children or adults hiking alone. The good news is that fighting back works. In 2019, a hiker in Colorado was attacked by a cougar and managed to suffocate it with his bare hands. So if one attacks you, do not play dead. Fight back with everything you have. The cougar earns the number 5 spot, deep into the Amazon rainforest now, where we'll meet the largest cat in the Americas, the jaguar. Males typically weigh between 175 and 250 pounds, with large males pushing up to 350 pounds of solid muscle. But the jaguar's most terrifying feature is not its size, it is its bite. The jaguar has the most powerful bite of any big cat relative to its body size, and it uses a killing method unlike any other predator on Earth. It bites directly through the skull of its prey between the ears, piercing the brain instantly. It can crack through a sea turtle's shell like cardboard. It hunts deer, tapirs, caimans, and anacondas, on land and in water, with complete confidence. For a long time, jaguars were considered unlikely to target humans. That reputation is changing. A study in the Brazilian Amazon documented 84 confirmed attack cases, resulting in 12 human fatalities. And researchers believe many more go unreported in remote communities. Most victims were alone, and nearly all sustained devastating injuries to the head and neck, consistent with predatory behavior. When a jaguar attacks a human, the outcomes are severe. The jaguar earns the number 4 spot. We have reached the top 3, and this is where things get seriously dangerous. At number 3, we have the leopard, arguably the most adaptable large predator on the planet, and one of the most dangerous animals a human being can encounter in the wild. The leopard is found across sub-Saharan Africa, the Middle East, Russia, and Southeast Asia. It can thrive in savannas, rainforests, mountains, and even on the edges of major cities. In Mumbai, a city of 20 million people, roughly 40 leopards live in and around Sanjay Gandhi National Park, and they attack residents to this day. Males weigh up to 200 pounds, can haul prey 3 times their body weight up into a tree, and are among the most stealthy predators alive. The numbers speak for themselves. In India alone, between 350 and 450 leopard attacks are reported every year, resulting in around 40 to 50 deaths annually. In Nepal, leopards average 55 kills per year. In Africa, estimates put the figure between 50 and 120 fatalities per year, and those are just the reported cases. In remote areas, many attacks never make it onto any record at all. Throughout history, individual leopards have become some of the most notorious man-eaters ever documented. The Panar leopard killed over 400 people in northern India in the early 1900s before finally being tracked down and shot. 400 people. From a single cat. For this reason, the leopard earns the number 3 spot. We are down to the final 2, and both of these animals exist in an entirely different category of danger. At number 2, we have the lion, the only truly social big cat in the world, and one of the most feared predators to ever walk the earth. Lions are found primarily across sub-Saharan Africa, With a small population surviving in India, males reach 11 feet from nose to tail and weigh up to 550 pounds. They live in prides of up to 30 members and hunt together with tactical coordination that is nearly unmatched in the animal kingdom, taking down giraffes, buffalo, and young elephants. And while the males look the most intimidating, it is the lionesses that do most of the hunting. Lions kill an estimated 200 or more people per year across Africa. Research on carnivore attacks found that lion attacks carry a fatality rate of around 62%, meaning fewer than 4 in 10 people survive. A single pride in Tanzania killed an estimated 1,500 people over 15 years, between 1932 and 1947. If a lion charges you, do not run. A lion can cover 100 meters in 6 seconds. Stand your ground, make noise, and hope it is a mock charge. The lion's pack hunting, 62% fatality rate, and hundreds of human deaths per year put it solidly at number 2. But there is one cat that stands above everything else on this list, and it is not close. For our final wildcat, we are heading to South and Southeast Asia, the jungles of India and Bangladesh, the forests of Nepal and Russia. The tiger is the largest wildcat in the world. The Siberian tiger reaches 13 feet from nose to tail and weighs over 660 pounds. Even the Bengal tiger averages 400 to 550 pounds and carries a bite force that exceeds a lion's. It has 3-inch claws, striped camouflage that makes it nearly invisible in tall grass, and the patience of a predator that has spent millions of years perfecting its craft. Tigers have killed more humans than any other wildcat in history, and it is not close. One major study estimated 373,000 human deaths from tiger attacks between 1800 and 2009 across Asia alone. In India alone, over 600 people were killed between 2014 and mid-2024, roughly 56 per year from a single country, and the vast majority of tiger attacks prove fatal. If a tiger decides it wants you, your chances of walking away are very, very low. The history of tiger man-eaters reads like a horror novel. The Champawat tigress is credited with 436 confirmed human deaths across Nepal and northern India, the deadliest individual animal predator in recorded history, before being tracked down and shot by hunter Jim Corbett in 1907. In the Sundarbans, over 3,000 women are widows because their husbands were killed by tigers while fishing or collecting honey in the forest. Entire communities there have lived for generations under the constant daily fear of these animals. If you ever find yourself in tiger territory, stay in groups, never go alone, and avoid the jungle at dawn and dusk. That is when tigers are most active and most dangerous. There is no guaranteed way to survive a tiger attack. The best strategy is making sure one never happens in the first place. The tiger's unmatched size, staggering human death toll, and continued deadly presence across Asia today make it the undisputed number 1. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more